What up, Coop Group? Welcome back to Alliance Wars Season 18, War 9, where I took in the same team, Ghost, Wasp, and Hood, and same path, Path 9, with Aegis Heavy and Aegis Intercept. This war, we took on Marvel Fan Zone, and in the first node, they placed a Rogue on Backup Recovery and Aegis Heavy. Now, Rogue, like I've told before in previous wars, is also a counter defender. So, you deal with flow when fighting against her. Now, I could have used Wasp on this fight easily because Wasp can easily get in her heavy attacks, but issue is Wasp's heavy attacks always crit, so I'd have to parry a lot to not let Rogue throw a special 3. But as you see here in this fight, I do end up having Rogue go to a special 3, but it's okay because I have Ghost and I'm just going to phase through a special 3. As you tell right here, she's a special 3, I phase through it, but she still has her indestructibles, and the way I get off her indestructibles is to go against my wall, bait her heavy attack, and throw my heavy right after hers. Because she can't evade, it's a lot easier that way. And because I can't parry her, because if I do parry her, limber and the fact that her stun's going to be off quicker will make it so it's harder to parry her and get off a heavy after parrying her. But she gets another special 3. I'm phasing through it. I finally got off the last indestructible, and now with like 2 minutes left, I can finally start dealing actual damage. But her special 3 takes power away. So it's going to be really hard to get to a special 2 unless I am able to parry her and turn off her power gain and bait out a special 1 or 2, which you'll see me do here in a second. She has 3 power gains up. I'm going to parry it. I thought I was going to, but I guess to throw a special 2 first, do as much damage as I can, phase back because she has 2% left, 1% left, and her suicide kills her. Now my phase just ended there. Just ended. So if she would have thrown a special 3, would have hit me with her at 1%. I would have been so pissed, but her suicides luckily destroyed her, which I'm very thankful for. Now, this next fight is Aegis Intercept against a duped, awakened Nova. Now, I believe it's just rank 4, but I'm going to throw on some boosts. I'm not going to waste any big boosts, but just some boosts. I can deal more block damage if I need to block his specials. But since he is awakened, he has a chance to parry me when he auto-blocks me. When his charges are up to 75, I believe his Nova charges. But yeah, I guess he's a rank 5, my bad. He's a rank 5 star. And it's really hard to get off the indestructibles because you have to get off that Fury first, and then you can start getting off the indestructibles. But my goal here is just to get off as many intercepts as I can. I try intercepting, but he parries me. Parries me again. I'm like, okay, well, this is already not going well. So I need to get off that Fury somehow. I could have tried to intercept him there, the light intercept. I'm trying to bait out special 1. And the issue with Nova is when he goes across the screen, he gains power. Now, I knocked off his Fury there, so now I'm going to try and do some light intercept to back up to light intercept. It's not working. Get 1 intercept there. I thought I got another one there. Bait a special 2, special 1. Gonna get 1 more intercept attempt here, trying to do light attacks here. There's intercept, and the final one, almost got it. 1 more intercept to go. 1 more to go. I'm going to try and get invisible just so he can throw a special through my invisibility. Got the final one off with 2 minutes to go. I have 2 minutes left to try and bait out specials and destroy him with my specials. Now I could throw my special 2 here and try and go through this, have the invisibility go through me. But I'm going to throw it right in a second, you'll see. Right there, special 2. Now I'm invisible, so any of his specials will probably go right through me because they're projectiles. And I'm going to do as much damage as I can, trying to get him down. I have a minute 40 left. And this is going a lot better. Usually it takes me like 2 minutes to get his charges down because it's impossible. But I was a lot more aggressive to get his charges down that time, which I'm very grateful for. So he's at 65%. I get hit by a special 1, so it's whatever. But at least I can go back to being invisible again, which I'm going to try to do because it's easier for him to have his specials go through me. So if I don't bait him, it's okay. Backup recovery happens. He has a special 2 ready. My invisibility is about to be gone. He's about to throw a special 3. Like he doesn't, I try and evade the whole special 2. I get the last half of it, at least. Throw a special 2, get invisible again. I'm at 47%, but I don't think I'm going to use her for the rest of the war anyways, so I'm like, whatever. Like, if I die, not if I die, but if I lose a lot of my health, it's fine. But because he had a lot of Nova charges there, he parried me. Happens. But he has 5% left. All I got to do is get a full combo into him, and he's done. And that fight was a bit scary, but it wasn't impossible. Okay, next fight. So his hidden node has Aegis Heavy and weakness debuffs. Basically, they placed a champion that I'd never see in this node. They placed a Void. Now, I scouted it and I saw there's a Void. I'm like, okay, well, I guess with the long distance relationship, the fact that if your weakness debuffs on you, you're going to degen based on how many debuffs are on you at one time. So I get that, but I'm like, why? I've never seen Void in this node. It's smart-ish, but there's better heavy counters on this node who are hard to get heavies on. Because I get that you have to keep track of his nodes, so there's more to keep track of when facing a Void, and it would have tricked me, which it would have for sure tricked me. And I have to watch out for... Oh, I thought I had a parry there, but I didn't. And I lost my combo, which means I have to get a full 10 combo again. I'm going to throw my special 2 here in a second. Miss it. Trying to get my phase back, but I'm degenning here because I messed up completely. I have to throw a special 3 now. Now I did lose my combo. This fight didn't go as smoothly as it should have gone. I did lose a lot of health, but I ended up getting it down, but I really should have lost like at most 10% health because 2 wars ago I fought like 2 voids in the same war and I lost like no health at all in those fights and I should have done a lot better. Even with the weakness debuff, like while I'm phasing, it's healing me up, you know? Like it should have been okay. As long as I can phase long enough and keep my 10 counters okay. Now, I like when he throws special 2 into my phase. Now, he has 38% like health left. This fight isn't going that bad. About to throw my special 2 to knock off the Void debuff. And going to finish him off in a second. Going to run in here, hold a block, and then finish him off with that medium attack. Again, I could have done a lot better that fight, a lot better. But now it's story time. Once upon a time, there was a battle group that had to go up against a Nick Fury on path 4 in the first node. Well, they fought and they really had trouble until they ended up being in a double because we sent in our backup. So I'm not very good at rhymes, so I tried. But we sent in a backup there, and backup could barely do it also. We wasted a lot of deaths in the first node, and we're like, crap, we're not going to be able to complete this whole war. Let's take the second half easy. Let's skip the last 3 lanes in section 2, or the middle 3 lanes in section 2, and everyone just go to the first few lanes. And we're like, okay, since we're not going to have everybody in case these people on path 4 aren't going to finish the war because they died there and wasted items, and they didn't bring in good counters, and I wasn't attentive enough as an officer, so I'm very sorry about that, to be able to find out what backup needed, although backup came in, died. And then, after all this trouble, we were in a double again. So I went to path 1, 2, 3. I was going to do path 2. I sent my normal backup and tier 2 to path 3 on my normal path because he had counters just fine. And I'm like, fine, I'll take path 2. There was a thing in a dorm. I'm like, fine, my ghost Trinity is fine. I'll heal up. I'm good. The moment that I'm about to click on path 2, my freaking phone went to path 3. I'm like, are you kidding me? This path was already finished. I went to path 3, and there goes path 2. So then the person who normally does path 2, he died a bunch of path 2. He wasn't ready for it. I was so mad. I could have helped him out in path 2, but instead I left him alone. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Why does this happen? Now if I had a nursery rhyme ready for you guys, it'd probably go something like this. Like, swear word, swear word, swear word, swear word, swear word, swear word. Something rhymes with a swear word, something rhymes with that swear word. So, yeah. The end. We ended up, as you see, like the time left in the war, there's a few good hours left. We had to leave a few guys behind, and then they finally cleared path 4. So the guys in path 4, 5, 6 in tier 1 finally got to be able to move on to the second section. And we just sent them to back up because by that time we already had minis and it was already time to get the boss down. And yeah, let's get to the rest of the war and we'll talk about that right now. Now, on the node in path 1, 2, 3 in the second section, the shared node, second one, there was a debuff immune node, there was a Medusa. And I'm like, I'm going to get that Medusa, my herd's ready for it, we're good. Someone took it and died to it. I'm like, are you kidding me? You wasted a death. I had a pure solo in that easily. You wasted a death, and you lost champion. Now you have to use items to help us in the mini-bosses. Why? I called it. Look at the chat. It's fine. But anyways, here I am on Strike Back Namor. I brought in my Wasp, and I'm just being very careful to make sure he doesn't go through his Imperious Rex and throw a special 3 on my face. And as you see, he has Imperious Rex right now, and his power is draining. And this is just so fun. Just throwing heavy after heavy after heavy after heavy to basically kill him. Throw a special 3. And I'm like, this will kill him just fine. No, goes to 2%. So whatever. So this fight's just a standard fight. There's nothing big about, nothing that I know of that's big except for his specials. He does regen a little bit. So when he throws a special with 200% recovery, he will regen a little bit more. But it's not unmanageable. So it's pretty manageable. And the stuns are really easy to get off with Wasp because they are within her, like, in her heavy. And on to this last fight. When I was already fed up with this war, there is a Guillotine 2099, and let's see how I do. So this is debuff immune, crit resistance, energy resistance, Guillotine 2099. And as you see, I don't even bother boosting, I don't even bother healing up. I'm like, no, this fight is so dumb already. Like, this war I'm so done with. So done with. I've sold this girl before, this champion again, before in the past. Just going to bait special 2 here. She doesn't throw too many special 3s that I phase through. I think like maybe 1 special 3 that I phase through. And then she activates a Digicloak. I'm like, crap, okay, well, I parried her, turn off her power again there. Trying to get my special 2 ready. She throws a combo into my face. I'm like, okay, well, I'm dead. Special hits 3 really nice crits because I turned her degen into a Fury, which I didn't know you can do until this. They can turn her degen to a Fury. But thus and behold, you can. Anyways, throw a special 3 into my phase. I have 17% health left. She has 15. I'm like, okay, if I can get a special 1, I can finish this fight off just fine. That big special 2 really helped. I have special 1 ready. I just need to make sure I can phase into it. So I'm going to try and get my phase back. Whole block to have it right into me. Throw my phase. Throw my special 1. And this fight's over. So I sold her. I could have healed up more, but I didn't have to. And on to the Mojo boss. Now, our guy who normally goes against this Mojo boss was stuck in tier 2. So we couldn't use him with his magic. So as you see here, there's 1 second left. I ended up timing out with my ghost. And going in and timing out, do as much damage as I can. We had plenty of time left for that, and we ended up getting her down, getting Mojo down, him down. And everyone cleared the bosses, which I'm very grateful for. We ended up clearing a bit more and exploring a bit more because people who held back explored the middle lanes that we didn't plan on exploring. And we learned that Blade is actually a decent counter. The Blade training is a decent counter for Mojo. As long as you are careful and know how to fight against Mojo, it's all good. But yeah, this was a war that was pretty crazy. I stayed up until 6 or 7 a.m. just to make a silly, stupid mistake. Just to make that stupid mistake where I went to path 3 and I wanted path 2. It was like 6 a.m. my time. I was messing around, playing on my phone, playing Marvel, just talking to people. And I'm like, no, I'm still awake. Everyone's like, go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm like, no, I got this. And then I make that mistake. I'm like, are you kidding me? I will never stay up at 6 a.m. again. Never play this game at 6 a.m. again. Just let it happen. Just let everyone do their work. And I know that people are going to end up fighting. I know they'll help me out. I felt so dumb. So if you learn a lesson from today, 1, look at your paths and choose the counters. If you don't know how to fight against them, speak up so then someone can help you out. 2, don't stay awake too late. 3, be careful where you move. And 4, be smart with how you play. But we ended up losing this war, as you saw. And I'm hoping next war we can do better and just work as a team better. But we're just not fighting well this war. And I hope that we can end up doing better. So we got this. Thank you guys so much for listening to my TED Talk. Alliance War. And have a good one. This is Coop signing off. Happy gaming.